An arborist is not a landscaper. A landscaper, they cut for an aesthetic. An arborist is a little bit different. I kind of always viewed it as something like a tree doctor. We're more concerned with the biology and the health of the plants that are here on the reserve.
This is the first Department of Labor registered apprentice program. We want to cultivate plants. We want to grow plants correctly, healthy plants. Not every plant you get in a nursery, some of them aren't even really suitable to be planted in some of the places that they're planted. These are the things that arborists look for. These are things that arborists are trained in.
We're going to free up something called the root flare. That's the sort of knuckle-shaped part of the trunk where the root system begins. Pests can live in the dirt, and if they are, making their home right around your root system, that potential disease from rot can affect your root system, and that's the worst possible place for that to happen, because what's going to happen? That root system can no longer be relied upon, and it will hurt the rest of the tree. Studies actually show this, that urban areas that have more trees, a better tree canopy, they show better mental health statistics in the people who live in those areas. This year, our main goal is to plant 1,200 trees in the city of Bridgeton. Bridgeton has a very low tree canopy, and there's a lot of concrete, a lot of buildings, right? When the sun beats down, that concrete in the metal, it's holding on to the heat, and that's what makes it so hot. But with the tree canopy, if we improve that, we do get the shade from those trees, and they're blocking that sunlight, making the area much cooler.
We believe in living intentionally and in balance. When we came, we had, I want to say, 4 to 6 cleared acres, and everything else started just to come up. So for us to take something and to not use it goes against our belief system. So for us, it naturally occurred, well, while the stock is all here, we can take care of it, transplant it to other places, and also teach the methods of how to do that. So it kind of lent itself to teaching and to learning.
What Lemire and I kind of are doing this morning is creating plots for saplings that we're going to have to youth plant later. We want to instill this interest in the younger generations, because they're the generations that are coming next. They're the ones that are going to continue the work that we're doing. A lot of what I do is behind a desk or sitting in meetings. Now I get to spend much more time in nature, and we get to work with our hands and be a little more active. And that's something that I think I was really missing in my life as an adult.
They get 2 different certifications. One is tree care specialist, which the current cohort has just received at the end of March. And then they'll sit for the certification, ISA, which will happen in September.
I really want to be more like a focused arborist. All trees, species are different. They like different things. They need to be treated a certain way. And those are the things that are not common knowledge. Those are the types of things where having that arborist experience really kind of puts you ahead of the rest.
We want to teach people how to care for trees. If we don't keep the trees healthy, the trees can't keep us healthy. So for us, that's the main point.
We understand the environmental impacts of plants and the trees and the things that they give to us as humans, and that's something that we need to preserve and really take care of, move more towards, because, the youth are the future, but also trees are the future. Without trees, there's no us.